What's good, guys? It's your boy Justin J coming to you with another video. Let's cook, boys. Let's cook. All right, these are 7 things that women say after they already slept with and hooked up with a bunch of dudes. So I'm gonna teach you guys something. You're gonna bump into women that are gonna say things and try to tickle your chin, and you're gonna like her so much that these things are gonna fly over your head. So depending on where you want to take it with her, if you want to hook up fast with her and you notice she's saying these things, and you're like, okay, we're good to go. If you're trying to make this chick more serious, okay, we're not good to go. So you guys need to understand this. I've been through this time and time again and heard these phrases and these talking points time and time again in my life. You're going to get the gist of it. With that being said, let's get straight into the video. Number 1, I don't get along with women, all my friends, or guys. When women say this, it makes absolutely no sense. Women have friends that are other women. When women have friends that are guys, what does that tell you? What does that tell you? Anything is subject to change. So let's say you get into a situation with a woman, right? Everything's going good. If she has multiple men around her, yeah, you should trust her and blah, blah, blah. Multiple men are around her. And guess what? These dudes have slept with her before. Women will try to lie up and down and say they've never gotten with any of these dudes. Yes, they have. All right? Don't believe it. When a woman says she doesn't get along with other women, well, I know women are annoying even to other women, but you know, you guys share the same things, the same talking points. You guys stick up for each other and defend each other. How is it possible that you can't stand other women to the point where you're around men 24/7? Here's the kicker. Women can't stand men nowadays, right? So whenever you hear this, all of my younger fellas out there, when a woman is telling you this, it doesn't mean anything good, because you're going to invest your feelings and then you're going to try to get with her and make things serious, and she's not going to be willing to give up guy friends to have something with you. It's another thing you need to know. When a woman is fighting so hard to keep guy friends in the situation, you have to stop and think, how do all these guys mean so much to you, but they're just your friends in passing, and maybe you grew up with a couple of them, but we're leading this in a romantic direction. So how does that make sense? It doesn't make sense. Women keep guy friends around because it's extra validation and attention, and they've slept with a bunch of these dudes. They have access to go to a bunch of places with these dudes. These dudes invite them places. Don't believe any of it when a woman tells you that she has more guy friends than girlfriends because she can't stand women or anything like that. Number 2, I've had my fun. I've had my wild nights, but now I'm looking to settle down. When a woman says this to you, take it as pure disrespect. The fact that she's even playing in front of your face like you're going to accept this and be like, oh, yeah, cool. You know, you can understand that, all right, this is going to be what's up. I'm about to hit. But nothing serious. When a woman is saying that, she's telling you, you have to decode her words. I've slept with a bunch of men. I've did a bunch of traveling. I've did a bunch of partying. I've done a bunch of drinking. And now I'm ready to settle down with you. So what can you offer me, kind sir? That's how you should take that. When a woman is blatantly telling you that she's had her wild nights and her fun and this and that, and now she's looking to settle down, she's looking for a sucker. She's looking for somebody to pay the bill. She's looking for somebody to go halvesies with. She's looking for somebody to build a life with. Why didn't you stop and try to build a life with all these other dudes that don't have to pay the fee right now? Come on, bro. And you're trying to make me pay the fee right now? Don't fall for that. See, a woman's going to make it sound like it's all fun and games, but it's not fun and games, because a bunch of other people got to indulge in this chick for free, for nothing. Low cost, low investment. Now you have to make all the investment. See, when you slow it down, it makes no sense when they say these things. Number 3, I don't usually do this. She's saying that because she's used to doing this. Men are always going to fall for this one too. I don't usually do this. A woman's whole agenda is to stroke your ego, to sell purity. So when a woman tells you, I don't usually do this, you're so different from the other guys. Listen, you can believe it if you want to. But unless you're the guy, that's the first guy, it makes no sense. That statement makes no sense. I don't usually do this. So how does it feel like you're so experienced in the moment right now? Guys always get caught up like, damn, she's throwing it on me. Damn, she's necking me. God damn. How did she come to have these skills? How did she come to get this experience? Let's slow it down. Let's make this make sense. When a woman is trying to make you feel like you're special, she's going to tell you things like that. I've never done this before. The first time you have car sex with a woman as a younger dude, she's going to say these things. The first time you have sex in public, she's going to say these things. You understand? The first time you have sex in someone else's house, she's going to say these things. Any spontaneous sexual act, a woman is going to pull this out of her bag of tricks and tell you this to stroke your ego. Do not take it seriously. Understand that she's skilled and she has experience because she's done this before, and that you just need to enjoy yourself in the moment. And this is just one of the things they say to make you feel good. Number 4, men only want me for sex. When a woman says this, you need to pay attention to that. How could you know that men only want you for sex unless you've been let down a bunch of times? Most men are not direct, guys. Shocker. Most men are indirect, especially when they want a chick. So how is it that all guys that you interact with came straight at you for sex? No, that's not what that means. Don't get confused. She's hooked up with a bunch of dudes that she really wanted to hook up with, and she wanted it to go somewhere, and it didn't go anywhere. She was punching above her weight class. It didn't go anywhere. So now the default is men only want me for sex. But there's a bunch of other dudes in the background that are willing to treat her right. She went for what she wanted to go for, and it didn't go in her favor. And now she comes to the conclusion that men only want her for sex. Number 5, everyone has a past, and they shouldn't be judged on it. Okay. A woman is giving you a hint. She's dropping hints for when something gets revealed or when something comes out, you don't flip out or make it a big deal. Now, if you take this and accept this, she's going to think that you're going to be cool with her past. You understand? So, you know how I give it up. I really could care less because I'm not trying to put feelings and get involved in all that other stuff. But most men do want to put feelings into a woman for the most part. More men are waking up, but you know, there's a bunch of simps out there. There's more simps than actual real men. So you should never take this and be like, yeah, she's being vulnerable with me. She's being honest with me. And I should really, hone in on that and share past experiences. Yes, you should share past experiences, but you need to understand something. She's letting you know that she has a past sexually. Let's be real right now. A woman's job is to sell purity. She knows that you don't care about her writing a fraudulent check. She knows that you don't care about her stealing a candy bar. She knows that you don't care about her fucking over somebody else that has nothing to do with your situation. She knows that you don't care about that. It's always directly linked to sexual activity. Let's just call a spade a spade. So she's going to put that out there. And especially if you find out something you don't like, and then you're like, yo, I can't believe you did that. And she's going to throw this out there. Everyone has a past, and they shouldn't be judged on it. Number 6, I don't like to be tied down. If a woman has to go out of her way to say this, she's hooked up with a bunch of dudes. She likes hooking up with a bunch of dudes. She likes casual sex. I don't like being tied down. Think about it, guys. You don't like being tied down. What do you mean? Because you could get with a guy who's cool, gives you your space. You could be together with him. Everything could go well. No drama show. What does that mean? I don't like to be tied down. What that means is I like to jump from here to here to here to here to here to here. This is what it means too. When we're together, we're together. And when we're not, we're not. That's what that means. I don't like to be tied down. If you ever hear this from a woman, she doesn't view you as her first choice or her best option. And you just need to get out of the way anyway. Because if you're trying to make something happen with a woman, right? Take it more seriously. And she tells you that's not what she's looking for. Get out of the way and don't disrespect yourself. All right? See these comments all the time. Dudes getting let down. I've been let down before, but actually I let myself down. See the accountability? But when you don't understand, you're going to fall into it. Number 7, I'm a social butterfly. I'm a social butterfly. See, this is always going to happen when a woman likes being here, taking trips, going here. And it's not a problem. Women can do whatever they want, but men need to understand this. Okay, let's say this, right? Would you want your woman having a dude come up to her, trying to flirt with her, and she's like, no, I got a boyfriend. No, thank you. Have a good one. And walk away? Or being like, hey, thank you so much. You're finding yourself. How's your day going? I love the outfit. Sitting there going back and forth with him because she's a social butterfly. It makes no sense. Women love to say this, right? To throw blinders on things. Okay, I'm a social butterfly. I like to excessively drink. I like to go out. I like to shake my ass. I like to do this. I like to do this because I just love the vibes and the energy of all the people around me. Yeah, that could make sense. But the whole social butterfly thing is just, I'm putting myself in situations to be more social. I'm all in everybody's face. Look at me, look at me. I'm a social butterfly. See, you're going to hear that too when a dude checks a woman, or he tries to insert himself and say, you know, I don't understand why you have to be here and be in everybody's face. And she's going to be like, I'm a social butterfly. You understand? I'm an extrovert. I'm this, I'm that. You need to understand, brother, it's not a bad thing. But when you have a woman in your situation, you do not want her in everybody's face, and you don't want everybody in her face, and she accepts it. Now, second part of the video, I'm going to give you guys 7 ways to tell, right, that a woman is just simply for the streets, bro. She's been around the block. You need to understand these. And I'm an older gentleman. So number 1 is big hoop earrings. Big hoop earrings with the name in the middle. You don't understand this if you're a younger dude. Older dudes understand this. There's a saying, the bigger the hoop, the bigger the complete it. YouTube chill. You need to understand, if a woman has excessive jewelry, excessive gold on, hoop earrings, she looks very flashy like that, right? She's been around the block. The hoop earrings never lie. Let's go to number 2. Always revealing her body. Women that love to reveal themselves, bro, all the time. It could be cold. You know, they don't get cold. These type of women don't get cold, bro. It's always a show. It's always an event. Women that excessively show their body. For what? Who are you trying to show off to? And this is another thing. It's all for attention and validation, right? Because if dudes look, dudes catcall, dudes keep coming up to you, women act like they're annoyed by this. But how could you be annoyed by this if it's all for the attention? That's why you're doing it. If you do it for yourself, you would just do it inside. You understand? They're looking to catch the attention of many dudes. And not only that, they're looking for many dudes to lust after them. Okay? Once she has her eyes set on a bunch of dudes that she's interested in, oh yeah, she's going in for it. When a woman keeps showing off her body, that also proves that that's all she has to offer. Number 3, super extrovert personality. This goes back to the social butterfly thing. This is going to be the type of woman, right, that flirts with everyone and then acts confused as to why dudes are into her, or acts confused as to why dudes that she's not into are into her, and think that it's going somewhere, or think that it could be something. But guess what? There's a flip side. The dudes that she does like, it's going to be in her benefit. Guys, get in the comment section and let me know right now. I know you go to work, maybe you frequent a certain place, and she just cannot stay out of your face. And then you look around, and then you see she's in somebody else's face. And you're like, what the hell is up with this chick? She's trying to catch. That's what I call trying to catch. Always in everyone's face. And women cannot take the hint when they're like this too. So a woman be coming at you. A woman will be coming at you like she really likes you. She's trying to chat you up. And she can't take the hint that you're not into her. That's a part of that personality. Now, if she can't take that hint, you can have it easily. You understand? You're not special. If she's doing this to a bunch of guys, another guy, he doesn't take the hint, but it signals to him that he can hit easily. And a bunch of guys catch the signal and go for it and hit easily. Number 4, back tattoos, also known as the tramp stamp. All right. Like I said, I'm an older gentleman getting up there, early 30s. So I've seen this time and time again, bro. Who do you think that tattoo is for? Who can see that tattoo? Unless she's taking a picture of it, who's going to see that tattoo? Let's be real here. Why would you do this and then wear revealing clothing to show off a back tattoo like you're proud of it? Another reason why women get this tattoo is women get this tattoo young, and it can be covered up. Okay? It could be something small. It could be a big piece. But if it's on their back, lower back, it's not a good sign, bro. You do not want to cuff a chick that has a back tattoo. Never. Maybe if it's your name, small little scribble, little cursive, it's your name on her back. Yeah, it's cute. She's trying to signal off that she's your property or something. But no, bro, any other tribal, any other dragon, flowers, and these big tattoos on her back, don't take this woman seriously. And if you see that, that's an indicator that, okay, if she's feeling the kid, you're going to hit. Number 5, If she says that she loves to drink, like she lists this as one of her actual things that she does on her downtime, no, bro, no. This woman has had her blackout days in the past. When women have blackout days, they don't remember what they've done. They remember some of what they've done, and it makes it easier for guys to take advantage of them. But women have to be held accountable in this sense. You do not put yourself in situations where things like this can go down. And when you mix drinking in it, these things will go down. So most dudes are going to hear sob stories. Women are going to flip the script and tell a story about how they got taken advantage of. And you're going to be like, damn, that sucks. But she is her own person, brother. She knows right from wrong. We know right from wrong at an early age. When you're drunk, you give into things that you would never give into in your right state of mind. When you drink, you don't have any more standards. Things go out the window. That's why when people drink, they tend to eat bad after. They don't think, I'm going to drink tonight and then come home and eat green beans or asparagus with chicken breast. They don't think that. Straight to McDonald's, straight to Burger King. You understand? So, if a woman is making it a point to tell you that she drinks a lot and she likes liquor, you need to understand that this is a sign that she ain't really about nothing, brother. Number 6, talking like a dude. Talking like a dude, talking like a bro, talking like ganging them. You do not ever put a woman in a situation with you that could be leading somewhere and she talks like a dude. Now, most guys who think they're tough and stuff like that, they're gonna like these type of chicks. Very weird. It's like, why wouldn't you? Never mind. You know, I'm not even gonna take it there. But when a woman talks like a dude, yo, what's up, bro? What's up, dude? What? Why are you talking like this? You're a woman. Stop it. Knock it off. You're not like us. You're not us. So don't do that. When a woman talks like that and she's very masculine, it's a sign, right? Women will call this being a tomboy. That goes back to always being around guys. Always being influenced by dudes, other dudes. So if she thinks that this is an acceptable way to act as a woman, it's ridiculous behavior. You know that actually triggers something inside of men? When women talk like a man, like when women talk like a bro. It's like, ugh. Whenever, you know what I'm talking about. When a woman says something that sounds like a guy would say it, and then it's just the whole way she talks and her actions and her mannerisms, it's a huge turnoff, bro. And it only signals that she's been around a bunch of dudes and she's adapted to a bunch of dudes. You understand? She's adapted a bunch of dudes' mannerisms and the way that they move, and it's very unattractive and low value. Number 7, no shame type of personality. Now, this is going to seem sexy to certain men. When women have a big personality and like they have no shame about a bunch of things and they say what they want and they move with this confidence and stuff like that, with their chest poked out, but it's not a good thing, bro. It's not a good energy to have around you. Now, kudos to you if you like that energy. I just personally don't like that energy. It's weird. It's very weird to have no shame. I have shame. I used to have man boobs. I used to be a slouch, a lazy loser. I used to be homeless before. I used to be in the gutter before. You understand? I used to not care about my appearance before. Very ashamed of that. Very ashamed of that. I used to lie to a bunch of people. I used to deceive a bunch of people. I'm very ashamed about that. I used to smoke a lot of weed. I used to drink excessively. I used to drink all the time to feel good about myself. I feel shame about that. That's why I'm the man I am today. I will always feel shame when I feel like I'm underperforming. I will never make a decision and say, damn, that didn't work out and I knew it was bad. You know what? Forget all that, man. I forget all that, man. There's no need for shame. I make decisions and this is life. People are people. No, I learned from that. I'm not doing that again. I'm going to do better. It makes no sense if I'm going to keep making mistakes and actually make mistakes and know that I'm making mistakes and then stand on my high horse. Nope. Got to fix that. Got to correct that. I don't like doing the bad stuff. You know what I'm saying? What seems easy for most people, I don't even like that stuff. I want the challenging stuff. I want to be better. So when a woman has like no shame and she has that type of personality, bro, it's not attractive. Women that are attractive are like, you know what? I don't do that because I stand out from the crowd. I don't want to do that because this won't put me in the best light. Whatever's the new trend, I don't want to do that. Now, see, in today's timing, it's all about what's the new trend. And it's hard to find women out here that don't want to go in that direction, but they're out here. Trust and believe, they're out here. So when you find one, you just need to be looking for these things, bro. And women are going to always try to sell you purity. I want guys to always remember that. So it's in your best interest to just pay attention to the actions. So this was 7 things that women say, right, when they've slept with or hooked up with a lot of dudes. And these were indicators and signs that she's not about it, bro. Hope you guys got a lot out of it. It's your boy, Justin J. Here with you boys in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's go, boys. Let's go.